Hey guys, happy Thursday. Hope all of you are doing well today. Hello replay viewers, thank you so much for popping in. And hello catch viewers as well. Catch viewers, if you'd like to watch live and participate in the chat, come find me on Periscope. My name there is penguinandfish. I'm on every night at 9:30 p.m. Central. Thanks so much for coming in. Hello guys, I see you all popping in, which is awesome. Thanks so much. I'm gonna flip you around tonight. Hey there guys, hope all is well. Did you see there's a typo? Oh, did I do a typo in my, that is very likely I could have had a typo in my title. Hi, check it. Short sleeves today. It was well past 70 degrees today. It was beautiful and wonderful. We had all the windows open. It was lovely. Oh, you got a package for me today. Oh, that's awesome. Good. I like when that happens. All right, guys, we are going to start number 18, block 18 from the Splendid Sampler. This is by Pat Sloan called Lina's Gift. It's a traditional basket quilt. So if you hold it this way, it looks kind of like a little basket. That's a little stand for the basket. I'm pretty excited. It looks easy and relaxing. I thought we would, I haven't picked any of my fabrics yet. I thought I'd kind of go through that process with you here tonight. I thought that might be kind of fun. All I've done is opened it and immediately some ideas are popping at me, but I will, we'll just walk through the process and I'm just gonna say out loud what I'm thinking and how I'm kind of going through my process of choosing the fabrics. This one only has 3 different colors, so it should be kind of fun and easy and we can play with some different ideas. Thought that might be a fun thing to do tonight. If you guys want to learn more about the Splendid Sampler, you can go to thesplendidsampler.com. This is block 18 out of 100. It's a mystery quilt sew along, so we get new blocks released every Thursday, which is today, and Sunday, and we don't know what they're gonna be, but that's when they're released, and it's gonna go through the whole rest of the year and a little into next year because there's 100 blocks total. Again, we're only on 18. It's free, plenty of time to join. Do what you can, do what you want. It is perfectly lovely. There's a huge Facebook page with over 20,000 people on it who are making this quilt, which is incredible. So go check it out. If you're new here to the scope, my name is Alyssa Thomas from Penguin and Fish. You can find me Penguin and Fish everywhere. We make lovely and quirky hand embroidery patterns and kits. I'm a fabric designer and I am the author of Sew and Stitch Embroidery as well. And I'm here every night at 9:30 p.m. Central, scoping here with you guys where we hang out and craft and chit chat. And lately it's been a lot of the Splendid Sampler because we've just kind of, they're released every Thursday and Sunday, like I said, and it kind of takes me that long to finish them. So we've been pretty exclusively the Splendid Sampler, although I am trying to fit in some embroidery and a few other things. Oh yeah, the debate's on right now. Well, you can watch subtitles on one or the other or something. All right, guys, I'm gonna flip you around. Let me know what you're working on tonight and stuff too, and let me know if you've already done this block. I'd love to hear how it went for you. We'll pick some fabrics and you guys can help me out and I'll just kind of train a thought what I'm thinking on my choices here. So I will flip you around. Okay guys, here is my fabric bin. So I just have, you know, a little bin. It has a cover, so I can travel with this. Yes, oh good, your block is done, Anthe, that's awesome. Super quick and easy, that's what I like to hear. All right, you know what? I might actually raise you guys up a hair more so we can see a little bit better. So let me just do that quick. Oh, you're finished already too, Janelle. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm working on your mani, great. That sounds like totally perfect. I gotta do that soon too. I just had to do the little tips again because the tips were coming off. Put yellow flowers in the basket. Okay, so Pax, that is kind of what I'm thinking. So here's what we got going on here. So sometimes when I go into a block, I have an idea of what I want to do right away, and sometimes I don't. So here, all I have right now, these are my kind of parameters. Oh no, picking out seams. My parameters for the quilt in general, first of all, these are the fabrics that I've pulled. I've pulled these before we started the quilt. So I am working within this realm no matter what. I haven't added to this or anything. So these are my choices. I don't get any other choices than this. So that's the parameter number 1, right? So parameter number 2 for my quilt is I'm generally trying to lean towards the blues and having a blue quilt with accents of these other, other colors. However, that doesn't mean that I can't have a non-blue block, but overall, my quilt, I want it to be kind of the blues feeling. So those are my 2 parameters kind of going into this. So now looking at this block, there's a couple things. So one, it's a traditional basket block. So there's a play there, we could actually make it feel baskety, which I kind of think would be really fun. I really like that idea. So already I can feel like, energy going towards that. The blue cross for the basket, white background. Blue cross. Like these? So you know what? I was actually kind of thinking this kind of almost looks like a wicker basket. So I kind of love that. I mean, this would too, like a wicker basket, like a woven basket. So I kind of love that idea. And this is super bold. We used this for the last block and I really like it. So the other thing that I'm kind of thinking, like I love that idea, Pax, a lot. So we'll look at that for sure. So a lot of people are doing like these really light backgrounds with dark on the inside, which makes me kind of want to do the opposite. Just because, I don't know, sometimes I just feel like that, like, everyone's doing these really pretty white backgrounds with darks in the inside. What if we just try and do something different? Because so many people are doing beautiful, white backgrounds or lighter colored backgrounds already. What if we try the opposite? What would we get? So I'm kind of wanting to try that idea. I might go back to a light, like it might just work best as light. Oh, you did the dark for the same reason, Anthe. That is so funny. All right, well, so those are my 2 leanings right now. I like this as kind of, we'll take, I don't really have a starter fabric that I really want to work with, except for maybe this. I do kind of like that idea that this could be baskety. So let's start with the idea of this as the basket. It can change. I'm not married to anything right now. So let's think about this as the basket. I'm going to empty this all out so we can see, kind of see what we got to choose from here. So I have muslin, but I haven't really used it yet. So I'm going to leave that out of the game here. Here are a few, oh, you guys can't see it all, can you? There we go. There's some. I'm just gonna take everything out. When I do it, I just kind of dig around a lot in here. But I'm gonna take it all out so I can play with it here. So I do really love the idea of flowers coming out of the basket. That's really kind of fun. So let's see if we can play with that too. And the flowers would be a really good contrast to this because this is so structured. So flowers would be a nice, a good contrast. And that's something I think about a lot is the contrast between things. Peeking behind the curtain to see all the fabric together. Oh yeah, so this is kind of what I'm going for is the look of the quilt in general. I'm hoping to lean towards these blues, like I said, but yeah, this is totally what we got going on here. So wow, we don't really have a lot of space to work, but let's try and scooch these up. All right, so this is, oh, can't see that one. Wow, I got higher here and we still can't really see everything, but all right, we'll do our best. Oh, you know what? I can put it on here now. I'm gonna get even higher, taller for you guys here. I'm just keeping on putting little things underneath my stand here. Okay, we're a little wobbly, but I think we'll be good. There. Now we can kind of see everything and we can work down here. So I like this as the basket. Here's the little picture of it again. Oh, now this is flower crazy. This is my most floral pattern. So that could be kind of fun. That already looks crazy fun. And I've barely ever used this fabric, so this might be kind of a fun little deal. Okay, so I'm kind of liking that. We do have some other florals. We have this, but maybe this is too close to the, maybe it's too close to the basket? I don't know. That might be too close, but we have this yellow too. That could be really fun. That's really flowery, but I don't know, for some reason this kind of jumped out at me. So I'm gonna play with this right now, but I'm gonna keep these two florals in mind here. And you know, these have florals and stuff too, but that's a lot of fussy cutting, I think, and I don't know if I really want to do that. So all right, let's start with this as the basket and this as the flowers in here. So really, this block is so easy. There's only one more color. Boo, I think the embroidered flowers would look awesome. Ooh, we could embroider on here when we're done. That could be kind of fun. There's some florals in here that we could embroider on top of. I kind of like that idea. That'd be really fun. All right, now let's think about this background, because I had mentioned let's try maybe a dark background. I don't know if I have a really good dark, though. I think, you know, here are my darks. I mean, that's... So this is really dark, but that's, I don't know, this just feels too harsh. I don't know if I don't want this weird pattern. It's just, it feels too harsh for me. So let's see what else we got. The orange, you're thinking the orange? That could be kind of crazy town. Oh, so another thing I like doing is I like kind of laying it out in the proportion and location of this. So that's why I'm kind of holding it like this. You know, really we could make a pretend triangle. So there we go. Let's do that. We can just, all right. So this is kind of the triangle of here, and then we kind of got, you know, all the stuff that'll be down here. So this and this. So that's kind of the look, and then the background. So let's try unfolding this a little. We'll see what it would look like. Wow. All right, I like the orange. I'm kind of thinking all these lines back here are pretty harsh, though. I'm kind of not liking that. The other orange, you're thinking like this. This is a pretty honeycomby. Is this what you're saying? To me, this is yellow. Orange on the top. Oh, this? Oh, I guess is this what you're talking about? To me, this is red. I don't like that either. Let's see. Let's try... I don't know what you're talking about, the orange on the top. The trees she's looking at. Oh! Wait, no below. Trees she's looking at, no below, but it's red. The orange with the T. The orange with the T. Oh my gosh, you guys, I have no idea. Oh, the tree! I forgot I had this. Okay. I think that's too bold. That's too bold for me. The effect I want is I want these flowers. I want it to scream flowers, I guess. So what I'm looking for is a neutral background. I mean, to me, this is better already because these pop. So I want to do something. I want to do something where this screams. And so far, you know, I just kind of grabbed that. I kind of like that. I kind of like this blue. Let's see what else we got. So far, this is the winner for me so far. Let's see what else. Oh, that's too patterned. We got, I kind of want to, this is kind of fun with all these little patterns, but I think this pattern might take away from, yep, that takes away from this too much, so that's out. We could try a green background. This is pretty neutral. I still think it takes away from this. I don't know, like this pops so much more in the blue. Oh, and look, we have blue in the fabric here. This blue is like this exact blue, so I'm kind of liking that. Guys, this is the winner so far. We could, if we go lights, we could try something like that. What's the two middle grays blue? There's this as well, but that's kind of dull. I think that's a little too dull and dark. Yep, we're too dark again. I kind of like that. It's kind of like jeans. I kind of like that too. I like this dullness, actually, because, I don't know, I feel like both of them pop off of this a little bit better. Alright, I think this might be it, guys. Okay, so here's what I like about it. I know that I like this one because it had this blue and stuff in, but now we've even made this scream even more because this is so neutral and so kind of dull that it makes this even more bright and more playful, because look at all this playful shenanigans going on here. And I still like the idea of the basket. So, I mean, we could play, like, this looks like a basket too. I mean, we could play with that and everything, but I don't know. I feel good about this one. So, I don't know, guys. I think this is it. And then at some point, you just gotta decide. So, I think this is the decision. Alright, this is it right here. So in general, it'll kind of be like this. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about this fabric. I've barely used this fabric at all so far. So here's a way where we're actually featuring it in a way it should be featured. You know, it's floral, it's gonna be in this basket. I think it's kind of fun. And this again, I think is so funny because it is like a wicker basket or a woven basket, and then this dull background makes the pattern, like all the pattern shines a little bit more. Kind of traditional for me. You know, I don't know. I feel good about it. I feel like, I feel good. It has all the parameters that we started out with. It has kind of a blue feel. It has this basket thing that we are going for, which I think is just clever and sweet and fun and cute. But I think this dulling it down kind of makes it a little more modern, and having the dark background with this popping off of it, I think is just kind of fun too. And we still have that dark background because that was one of the parameters that we were kind of trying and doing it a little bit too. So I like it. Add one little red triangle on the handle. That'd be fun, but I think I'm going to keep it as easy as possible. I think I'm going to stick to the 3 colors. I think I like this. All right, we're done. Decision made. Let's get cutting. All right, I'm going to throw my fabric, the rest of my fabric, back in the bin. So anyway, that is what I usually do in the afternoon before I see you guys. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just do it here. But all those things, like everything that you guys are saying and you know, what I'm saying out loud is basically the game, or like the play-by-play of what goes in my brain. Like, oh, but this, and I don't know about that, and like, what if we did this, and I don't know. But, you know, luckily, this would be torture if I didn't have all these. This is pretty right here. I should take a picture of that. I like that. All these together should be a block. That's cool. But anyway, it's, this would be torture if I didn't have this bin to choose from. If I had all of my fabrics that exist, or like, you know, everything to choose from, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd just be stuck. But just having just these, I think I only have like 20 or so blocks in here, then I think it'll be good to go. Just watch the replay. Oh yeah, replay so I can see that the cute fabric together that I liked. I'll have to watch it for the next one. Are you headed out, Pax? Thanks for stopping in. Oh, bye-bye to fabric. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Bye, fabric. Now we got our space open here again. Okay, let's get cutting. Oh, you know what? And then the other thing about using this is that, remember last time, I think it was last vlog, how I cut so much extra? I think we might actually be able to use it now, which is awesome. So let's pop that back out. I wonder if I have any other scraps in here that we could use. Like, I wonder if we have some of this. It looks like we have quite a bit of this in here. Let's take this out. Maybe we can use these. This is exciting. It'd be great if I could use some scraps. I have no idea what the sizes are or anything yet, but I'm just gonna go through and... Oh, this is a pretty sizable piece. Alright, I think that looks like it. We'll start there. By the time we finish this sampler, I'll have enough of my scraps to do the next one. You know what? That could be a possibility for sure. Okay, let's organize this a bit. Alright. so here we go. We got some scraps, we got some big pieces. What is what? Okay, so this is C, this is B, and this background is A. All right, let's go to the cutting instructions. Oh, for C, this was C. So this is gonna be too small. I just need a 4x4 middle half square triangle. Middle half square triangle. I'm not sure what that means, but I think we're just gonna use the 4x4. Remember, the directions on the bottom should say C, not B. Oh yeah, there was a change on here. Use the fabric B. Well, I think I'll just use the photos as long as this stuff is right. So we need a 4-inch square out of the B and the C. So why don't we start there? Okay, so that's this one and this one. Let's do that, because then we'll be done with oh, my cute kitty. All right. We need a 4-inch from here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if we should starch and press. Should we do that again, or should we just say screw it this time? I don't know. Let's try it without starching this time and see if we can do it. We've been starching everything lately. Distract me. We've been starching everything lately. Let's just see if we can do it without. Although I need to iron this anyway, so. How are we up here? Is this a... I think I might get a... you know what? Let's just starch and press. I have to press this anyway, so let's just do it, I suppose. We're doing it. It'll smell good in here, if anything. I'm using the Flatter, which is by Soak, from Soak Wash. And it's the fig flavor. It smells so good, so I'm going to use it anyway. We'll just use it. I'm kind of getting used to all these extra special things that we've been using lately. I mean, I never used any of this stuff before I started the Splendid Sampler, and I'm getting kind of used to it. So maybe it's my new thing, is, you know, basically doing what I should be doing. Using the starch and all that fun stuff. Okay, so we need a 4-inch square out of here and a 4-inch square out of here. So let's get that all ready. I'm wondering where I should cut it out of. I think maybe we'll do it right here. Oh, you have the pink one. The pink one, which one is that the one that has that 4-letter word like Yulu or something like that? It's not that, but I can't remember what that one's called ever. But I know it has four letters in it. It has some word that I have no idea what it means. I should Google that. Like, I'm sure it's like some sort of flower or something like that. Is that the pink one? I think so. Hello, Splendorettes! That's us. Yusuf. I think that's an autocorrect. But yeah, there's a Y in there, isn't there? Alright, let's start with... Oh, yuzu! There we go! Yeah, that's what it is, I think. Yeah, that's it. That one smells good, too. I think I gave that... I think my mom has that one. I like the fig. 4 little words that start with Y. Alright, so I'm gonna just use my... I'm just gonna cut just a simple 4-inch from here. So I call this scratching the cat. I don't know what it's really called, but it's to move fabric easy. I'm just trying to get this fabric a little further over here, so I'm just kind of scratching it a little bit, and it shushes over. I don't know, scratching the cat. That's what I'm doing. Okay, a 4-inch and a 4-inch. So I'm gonna just square this up a little bit, and then I'll go down a little bit for the 4-inch, and that's what we're gonna do for this. Where is my cutter? I think I covered it up with all the fabric. Here we go. Okay, ooh, I'm so excited about this fabric. I wasn't sure about it when I can't talk. Can't talk and cut at the same time. Really like magic sizing from grocery. Smells good too. Oh, so that's a different starch that I haven't heard about yet. The stand is kind of in my way. All right, hopefully that's square. I'm gonna have to scooch this over a little. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna, I think maybe I'll just trim this quick. Get these out of my way. Now I'm gonna do my 4 inches. Double check. Yep, still 4 inches. But when I was picking my fabrics, I was reluctant to put this in because it was so flowery, and I was kind of avoiding super flowery stuff. But now I'm kind of happy I put it in there, especially for this block. No wonder quilters are crazy. We all sniff starch. Yeah, exactly. All right, that's one side. I'm gonna have to get around the camera here. All right. There we are. Let's see how we did there. Better than eating glue. Okay, yeah, step 1. So we are done with this fabric already. I love when we're done with the cutting. Okay, so we got our 2 4-inch pieces here. Ugh, pretty! Those are gonna be so pretty together. I'm excited. Okay, so let's kind of cross this off as we go. All right, so this guy's done. This guy's done. So let's continue with fabric B. Okay, so these both need 3 from the fabric A, and from fabric B we need 3 2.5-inch squares. So let's see how big these mistake ones are. If these are 2.5 inches, oh, they're only 2 inches. Dang! So we can't use all my scraps that I messed up on. Boo! So yep, can't use these, so those are going away. Gotta cut new stuff. So we need 3 2.5-inch squares. So, yep, next time we'll have to use it again. Hopefully we can use some scraps in here. We might not be able to. All right, I have no ink. There we go. All right, so I gotta just do some math. So we need 3 squares that are 2.5 inches big. So 3 times is 6, plus another inch is 7, so 7.5 inches. So we need at least like a 7.5-inch strip that will cross cut. So we're gonna layer these together. So it's an A fabric and the B fabric. We need at least 7 inches. All right. This is, I wonder if this is 7 inches. That'd be good. Let's check. Ooh, this is gonna work perfect. Great. So then we're not gonna waste a bunch of fabric. This is gonna be great right here. I think, let's get these guys out of the way so I don't accidentally cut them. I don't think I sprayed this part. Let's do that quick. Starch. Here, I'll just get you guys up here. So I don't know how much to put on or how far away I'm supposed to be, but I think we're good there. When it stops sizzling, I'm assuming that it's dry enough. All right, so there we go. We got this piece. And then we need, I think these pieces are going to be too small, but we'll let them hang out there too. And we need at least 7 inches, or 7.5 inches, I think, from here. Let's see. I suppose let's just try and get it from right here. So let's spray that down. Whew, we are, it's so funny. I feel like we're getting really low on these fabrics. So, I mean, I think I only have maybe 25 or so fabrics picked, and I think it required kind of 30 to 35 fat quarters in the original instructions. So, yep, this is going to be the background. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to have enough. Like, you know, you actually don't use a lot for each block, but, you know, when I'm just looking at this piece of fabric, it looks super small for, you know, 100 blocks, and we're only on 18. So I'm a little nervous that down the line here, I'm going to run out of fabric or run out of my selections of fabric, but, you know, I guess we'll just find out. We'll just keep going until that's the case or not. All right, so I need at least 7.5 inches by 2.5 inches. So actually this might, oh yeah, this is barely gonna be enough. I'm gonna just cut a nice straight edge up this whole thing here. I think, let's scratch cat this way. All right, let's go right there. That looks decent. More fabric is always better. Yeah, I know, I'm a little nervous. So luckily, some of the fabrics that I have a little bit more to the collection in a different colorway, so I could introduce another colorway and probably still have it look like it's from the same collection. And once we mix it all together, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. All right, let's do, what was it again? I should check. 2.5 inches. So right there, 1, 2.5. I think I'll cut all the way up again. I'm sure we'll use that scrap up there eventually. That is, am I on the half? This ruler's kind of hard to read. Okay, yeah, we're good. 1, 2.5. Let's cut. Okay, there we go. Move this guy. All right. I had to be so quiet while I cut. All right, I think we're done with this blue. So let's cross cut this a little bit. Then we'll come back to the other blue. All right, so I'm gonna just get a nice edge here, and we will cut the other direction. We'll flip it around and cut the other way. I got some True Grips today. Oh, did you have you used them yet? I love them. Like, I never thought I'd like you know, an ancillary product so much, but these have been really, really good. There's these little rubber stickers that you put on the bottom, and so your ruler doesn't slide around. It really, really grips, you know, so well. I'm kind of totally in love with them. That might be my favorite new to me product so far from the Splendid Sampler. You know what? I'm liking the starch too, but I think I would choose the grips over the starch. Starch is new to me too. All right. So I got that all squared up over here. So now I'm going to just cut this way. All right. I need 3 2.5-inch squares of each of these. So 2.5. 2.5. That looks good. These pieces are so much bigger than what we've been using. The tiny ones keep coming off my... Oh, really? Oh, your grips keep coming off of the 2.5-inch. I put big ones on all of them. I put the big one and a big one, and then the little centers for them on the 4 corners, and that's been working for me so far. Well, that's the other thing that, you know what? A couple new things that I've really liked at the Splendid Sampler so far are those grips on the rulers, and these rulers themselves. Actually, I before the Splendid Sampler, I purchased I wanted to get a 6.5-inch ruler, since a square ruler, because our blocks are going to end up 6.5 inches. So I thought this was nice to have something for that size. But this happened to come in a set of a 4.5 and a 2.5, and man, I have used that 2.5-inch and that 4.5-inch ruler so much. So like this trio pack of rulers this size has really been kind of awesome too. There's the 1/2-inch side. So that and the little rubber grippies in the bottom, those have been, I think, the best so far. You have those in my Amazon cart? That's awesome. Yeah, kind of loving them. Especially, hold on, especially to check the size of the block when you're done, you know, because this is the 6.5 inches. All right, so there we are, our 3 and 3. So I think this is all we need from this, so I'm gonna set that aside. Okay. Can you watch price changes? Like, will it email you when it gets cheaper or something on Amazon? Because I'd be interested in that. Okay. Or do you have to manually, like, go and check it every once in a while? But if they send you an alert, that would be the bomb. I have some of those, but I seem to grab my Creative Grid turnaround one. Oh, see, the Creative Grid, that's got the rubbery things on it too, doesn't it? I have to look into that yet. Okay, so we need 2 rectangles. They're 2 inches by 5 inches. That's for these. And then 1 square that's 2 inches, so that's here. I think we can probably cut this down to 2 inches, so why don't we do that right now? Okay, one of these sides, I think we're still square here. So let's just do 2 inches off of here, and then we don't have to worry about that. It'll be done. Measure, lining it up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I better. Oh, I don't have my little paper by me tonight. Oh, dang. You'll have to remind me. I'm sure it'll come up again because we've talked about Creative Grid rulers a few times, but I'll have to remember to write that on my list of things to look up and try. Oh, and guys, this came in the mail today from Amazon. The Add a Quarter ruler. So we'll try this. We'll try using this when we have another paper piece project, but I don't know, guys. I'm not convinced I need this. This seems, I don't know. But we'll test it out first, because I want to see what the buzz is all about. Oh, and yeah, redundant. That's kind of what I think, Cora. It has a lip at the bottom. It has like this little lip. So in theory, when you fold the paper, you can butt it up against that and then cut, but I think I'm fine just laying a ruler down on there and doing the 1/4 inch. Yeah, it came in a couple different sizes. I wasn't really sure which one to get. So yeah, gimmicky, but so I don't know. I got it because I thought we could give it a try, and if I don't like it, I'll just return it, I think. Or, you know, if one of you guys want it, then I'll just send it to you guys. But I gotta wait for a paper piece. You love yours. Okay, well that's good to hear. So I'm waiting. I'm letting it lie until I can try it for real. So I'm waiting for another paper piece project, and we'll give it a go. Oh, you love yours too. All right. Well, that's good to know. So we will just see. I'll wait till we have another paper piece project. Okay, I'm just getting rid of all this stuff here. Okay, we still need 2 2x5 inch rectangles, which are these two guys here. So let's see. We could cut 10 inches in half, or we could cut 2 other ones. Let's see if this is 10 inches, because that would be slick. Oh, this is more than 10 inches. I wonder if this is less over here. Nope. And I don't think this is 10 inches. Nope, that's not going to be enough. We'll cut a long piece and then have a little bit extra here. So I'm going to spray this and press it. Besides paper piecing, what else is it used for? I have no idea. That's the thing too. I have no clue what else you would use it for. But my mind is open. We're going to give it a try. I wonder if this is... No, that's too small too. So we'll give it a try. The other thing, I went on Amazon yesterday, and I don't know, if Janelle, if you're still in here, but I looked at the hedgehog needle puller. And I saw one on there, and I watched a YouTube video to see what it even is. It looks pretty freaking rad, actually. And I kind of totally want one. But I just looked quickly on Amazon, and they had a picture of one there, but it wasn't available. Yes, what did you think? I thought so too. I kind of want one, so I'm gonna keep my eyes open for it. I don't know how often I'd actually use it, but the thing is, just as a contraption, like as a device, as a mechanical device, just seems super interesting. So I don't know if you guys, we talked about it yesterday, but a hedgehog needle puller. So just Google hedgehog needle puller. It's this thing, so you put your fingers in these two rings, and it's got like, it looks like one of those punch cards or whatever, like, you know, someone who's counting how many people walk in the door. It looks like one of those. It has like these two rings and then this little punch at the top. So if you have a hard time pulling your needle through fabric, you get your needle to the point, and then it has this little hole at the bottom of these two rings, and you put the needle in that hole, and then you put the punch down and pull it right out, and apparently, I don't know, that punch grabs it, and I don't know, something about it seems interesting, and I've never seen anything like it before, and kind of just for that reason I want it. Why do you think it's got a hedgehog? That's what I couldn't figure out either. I thought it'd be just like this cute hedgehoggy thing, but it wasn't at all. It was just some weird mechanical thing. I wonder if it would chew the needles though. Oh yeah, that's a good question. See, all those questions for this random thing. I've never heard of it or seen anything like it before, and I'm like way interested. I could, where I could see it being useful is for needle tie, or for tying a quilt where you tie it with yarn. Prickly needles, that could be, because hedgehogs have needles on the back of their body, so needles, so I don't know, maybe that seems like a stretch. Alright, let's see, what do we got? We got 2 inches that we gotta cut here. But anyway, I kind of want one of those too. But yeah, sometimes I have problems, like if I'm doing, this ruler sucks. I'm not using this ruler. I can't, it's hard for me to see, there's no like area to see where the edge of the fabric is. I'm going to switch up rulers. I'm going to use this as my 2-inch and then use the other ruler. Oh yeah, hedgehog pin cushions those are all really cute. Have you seen the hedgehog pencil holders? So like a wooden pencil holders with all the drill points in it, and then you just stick your pencils in, and that's what the holes hold the pencils down. That's a pretty dang cute thing. I like those. I would like to own one of those, but I don't have one. Let's see, there's our 2 inches. But that hedgehog needle puller, man, pretty interesting. Has nothing to do with the hedgehog, it seems, but I don't know, I kind of want one. I do a lot of tied quilts, so I think that would be helpful in that case. All right, let's get a good edge here. All right, that looks pretty good. And then we'll cross cut 2 5-inch guys out of this. Let's double check that it's 5. These pieces are gigantic compared to what we're used to. They're still just 2 inches, but they feel like so big. Okay, 5 inches, that's correct. I think if you're hand quilting anything, it would be the way to go. Yeah, I don't think I'd use it for embroidery or anything like that, but I could see, sometimes it's really hard to get a needle through all the layers of a sandwiched piece of fabric, you know? So I could see it being useful for sure in that case. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, there we are. I think I put it on my wish list. I'm gonna have to check again if I put it in my to buy list or wish list or whatever that is now on Amazon. It's just too silly. I kind of just want one just to have one. All right. I think that is it for cutting, people. Oh, hey, LaShonda, thanks for coming in. All right, I think those are all our pieces. Let's give it a check here. Let's just kind of lay it out. How about that? We have this and this. I think all of these, I think actually this is gonna be hard to lay out. So all of these are gonna become, these are all gonna become these little half square triangles. We'll have one extra. So they go with the basket ones, which are these. So 1, 2, 3. And then we have, oops, we have, nope, that doesn't go there. This goes up in the corner right here. And then we have these guys that will be where we are now. So that'll be, oh man, I'm already liking these fabrics next to each other a lot, and these. So I'm pretty happy with this decision here. This could have been a little brighter. I think this is actually going to blend in quite a bit into here, which maybe wasn't great, but we're going to keep going with it anyway. I think from far away, now that I'm seeing it through the phone, I think this blends into this maybe too much. But this will still pop. I mean, you know, we're committed at this point. So let's see, how are we doing on time? I suppose we could try sewing something tonight. Select one 2.5 inch fabric A and one B together, right sides together, draw a diagonal line, and sew 1/4 inch on each side. Okay, I could do that, and then do that, and I think we just do that with all of them. Yeah, all right, great. So we'll start there. These guys go together. I am going to draw the lines on it this time so I can get a good scant quarter on either side. The fun thing about this is that there's no right or wrong side, so I don't have to worry about that there. Let's move all these out of the way. We're not ready for you guys right now. Wow, I'm actually warm. It's been a long time since I've felt warm. It's been just so beautiful out. I can't, it's just, I hope it stays for a while. I think it's supposed to be at least through the weekend, so I'm pretty excited about that. All right, those look good. Let's get a little ruler and let's do our little, where's our 4.5 inch ruler? There we go. I use a small rubber circles to pull needles. Smaller, I think I've seen that before. Kind of like those thimble, like they're almost fake thimbles, like you stick it on your finger and that's like the thimble. It was so cold today and now an 80 the day after tomorrow. I know, it's so funny, isn't it? Oh, you're in Texas though, aren't you, Cora? What's so cold mean to you? All right, so I'm drawing my diagonals on here. So we're gonna sew a 1/4 inch on this side and a 1/4 inch on this side. 60s in Maine, that's not bad. That's on the verge of warmth. All right, got that line and low 50s. Low 50s is still walkable outside. You just need a coat. All right, there we go. But you're used to 70s. See, that's like perfect is the 70s. Okay, I wasn't super good on this angle, but we'll be okay because I think we're gonna cut all these down anyway. So we just need to get close, which is great. All right, let's sew these. I think we have time for that tonight. So let's scooch over here. So we're doing, just to double check, we're just doing blah, 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 right sides together, diagonal. Okay, so a 1/4 inch on either side of the line. Great, that's the plan. So I think what we can do, so this is gonna be great. Here, I'm gonna actually get lower again, guys. I was up so high so we could do that fabric picking. Let's get low again. Okay. So we got, now that we have this scant quarter guy here, we can just go right along that line. So I'm lining my center line up here with the business card here, and that's going to be our scant quarter, so it's going to sew like a perfect scant quarter, and then we'll flip it around and do the other side. But we're going to sew all these 3 all at once. So, all right, let's do it. Oh, the other thing is we may need to break out the paper to protect these little corners, because these corners are wanting to go down into the machine a little bit. So if we have trouble with here, we'll get the little piece of paper out and put little paper corners on here. But I'm going to try to do it without that first, see if we can manage. All right, let's go there. That paper trick is going to save my sewing sanity. I know, right? I'm so happy that we learned how to do that, right, Cora? I mean, I need my stiletto. I've never done that before either, and that has been super helpful. It's saved us a few times already. Yeah, Janelle, you're the one, you suggested it, right? Like that. It really, that one block, I tell you, that, what was it? I can't remember what block, but that one with the star in the middle with the couple borders. Man, that one just was tough for me. The machine just kept eating it, and I was not happy with that one. It did not go smoothly. I mean, I love it. I love how it turned out and everything, but sheesh. It was causing me troubles. Oh, little pieces of old receipts. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know, when I get library books, which I do every once in a while, they come with those little receipts, and maybe I should just start putting those in a little sewing bin. I think I'm going to do that. Because I kind of save all my other receipts, like, that actual money is involved with. But those little library receipts, that'd be a good idea for that. I like that idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just start putting it in a little bin. Oops, I don't think I think my scant quarter's a little off there, but oh well. Again, we're going to cut these down, so I think it's going to be okay. All right, let's get some of these guys around again. And we'll sew the other side of the line, and then they'll be ready to go. Yep, we'll have an extra one too. Those cards and magazines too. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Already lined up so she can be consistent. Okay, so now we go on this side. So we're gonna still follow that line along our scant quarter here, and I think we should be pretty good. I like having this stiletto here. That's been helpful too. Oh, another sewing tool I haven't used all that often before. I have used something like a pin. I've just held a pin here, but this is like way nicer to be this far away. Like a pin, you still have to get like way close, but this with a stiletto, you can be farther away, and that's been nice. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I've been kind of missing the comments. Thanks for explaining it. The business card is my new thing for the Splendid Sampler. Last block, we kind of measured our scant quarter-inch, and I've marked it with the business card here, so I could just put my fabric right up against it and sew along it, using it as a guide. Like, it butts up against it because it's got a thickness to it. So I can just follow that line and get a good scant quarter. And now with these half square triangles, we have a line down the middle and we need to do a scant quarter on either side. So I'm just lining up the line with the edge of the postcard to get that scant quarter. All right, I think there's one more to sew here. Yep, this guy. And then we are done. All right. And I didn't have to get a little piece of paper out, so that's nice. All right, let's snip. Snip all these. And then we'll just finish these little half square triangles tonight yet. So here we are. In theory, this is a scant quarter on each side. We're gonna just cut down the line here. Yeah, these are just turkey skewers with little beads on. It would eat my old machine. Haven't tried new yet. The corners would get eaten. All right, let's go back over here and press these guys out. Oh wait, we have to cut them first. Let's do that. So we are cutting right along that line, corner to corner. There we go. That's 2 half square triangles. So here you go. We just cut that down the middle. So now we have 2 little half square triangles. This is a nice way of doing this because you can get two half square triangles at once by doing that line down the middle and then sewing on either side. Yep, this is 18. We picked colors tonight and we cut fabric and we thought we'd do a little sewing. I'm thinking we can finish this tomorrow though. Because this is a nice, easy block. Adding machine tape with line drawn on it. Place half square triangles on the line. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so let's press these. Press to the dark. Or that's what it had in the instructions, I think, is press to the dark. Yep. All right, press that open. There we go. Yay, so we'll get this far. We'll have to trim these down, but maybe, I think we'll wait till tomorrow to trim them down. We'll press them open tonight and leave it at that. Yeah, I think these are gonna be cute together still. Like here it has enough contrast, I think. I think when we add that flower one, the flower one is so different that it makes these two look closer in relation to each other, but I think we'll be fine. So let's see, how many of these do we have? So we're gonna have 1 extra. There's 6 of these, but we only need 5 for the block. But I think I'm gonna press the last one open too, because why not? All right, let's open this guy up. Oh, the fig flatter starch smells really good. I like the geometric with the flowers. Yeah, Cora, I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about that. And we like this because it looked like a basket almost, and this is a basket block. I like these traditional blocks. I think the reason I like these traditional blocks the most is because I never do them. So this is an opportunity, like for me, I'm super excited. It's an opportunity for that. I don't sell flatter, but I could maybe open an account. That'd be kind of fun. I'm hoping to start selling more supplies on my website, specifically embroidery supplies, but a few extra things like the flatter and stuff might be fun. I would just do, might be hard to ship. Oh, that's true. That could be. I don't know. I'd have to look into that. But I would just Google flatter by Soak. Yes, correct. That's it. It's the company is Soak. So the company is Soak. Oh, see, my nail polish is coming off. The company is Soak, but they have several different products, but their starch is called Flatter. And then the flavor that I like is fig, but it comes with a lot of other really yummy flavors. It smells so good when I sew, though. Oh yeah, no problem. I would just do a Google search for it. All right, so that's our 5, but I'm gonna press this last one too. Oh, there you go. Diane says Amazon or Missouri Star or Craftsy. It's good stuff. The owner is super duper nice too. I've met her a few times. Oh, looking local. Again, I would just try and do a search, or call up your local quilt shop and see if they have it, or ask them to carry it. I mean, that's the best way. I mean, I think that's how. I mean, stores don't know what you want unless you tell them. So, I would do that. So, all right. We're gonna call it a night here. We do have to trim these down yet, but let's just see what this might look like now that we have all these guys sewn. All right, so this one is gonna be, these are gonna be triangled up too. So that'll be like right here. I'm just gonna crease it a little. Then we got these guys on the side. Then one of these guys here. Oh, he's cute. Oh wait, let's go over there. Oh, this does kind of look vintagey, doesn't it? All right, this guy goes up here, and then a few more of these. So these have got to be cut down yet. Let's see. This goes. Yep, this goes this way, and another one that way. Oh, look at it! It's starting to come together. Okay, starting to fall in love here, guys. That's how it happens. You start laying it together. All right, here. And this guy we don't need. And there. Ooh, I like it! So I think tomorrow we might just finish this. So tomorrow is, what's tomorrow? Friday? So we might have a whole day of embroidery on Saturday. That could be fun. I know I'm gonna have to use yellow more in my fabrics though, but I like this because it has the blue feel, which is kind of what I want in my collection. You know, it does look like, I like thinking about it like that. It does look like a paper wrapped bouquet versus a basket. Okay, I'm gonna think about it like that. I like that. It's a bouquet wrapped in the cute little paper. You know, like from some French, you know, a floral whatever, right? From the floral, or down at the pier where the flowers are coming off of the ship, you know, and you're buying it fresh without any fancy stuff. You're getting the pretty bouquet that you're making yourself and wrapping it up in the butcher paper or whatever, right? That's what we got going on here. I like it. That's the story, guys. All right. This is, oh, thanks, Gina. Yeah, we picked the fabrics online on Periscope here today, and that's the first time I've picked fabrics here before. So I'm excited. Oh yeah, like a little bow. Oh, that'd be cute. Hey, if we embroider up in here a little bit, we could maybe add a little bow here. That would be pretty cute. I think we could do that. Oh, you might miss tomorrow's Periscope. Oh, Pax, you'll have to watch the replay. I think we're gonna finish this up. Maybe that's what we'll do Saturday. Maybe we'll do some embroidery on this for fun. I was going to do embroidery on the kitty cat that we were working on. Here, I can show you. Well, no, I got that away. I was going to work on that cat again, but it'd be fun to add. Like, I love the idea of a little bow here and some little flowers there. Complicating things. Give me more work, but I'm excited about that. So we'll look into that. That could be yellow too. That could bring in some of this yellow, or maybe even this orange. That could be pretty. A little orange bow. All right, guys. I'm gonna flip you around. Those are all great ideas. All right. So here's the little size relationship. So these are much bigger half square triangles than we've been using lately, which is pretty exciting. I'm loving this block so far. It's nice to have, I've been really liking the really in-depth detailed blocks, and then pairing like the next block with just this nice chill traditional block. I've been having a lot of fun with that. So yeah, continuing on block 18 tomorrow again, guys. Oh, thank you, Janelle. You're super sweet. So here we are again. It's by Pat Sloan. Lina's gift. You can find this right now at thesplendidsampler.com. We'll finish sewing this guy up tomorrow. Exciting! 2 days and we're done. We haven't had many blocks like that. So, all right, guys, I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Central. You can find me everywhere at Penguin and Fish, and replays of this will be at katch.me/penguin and fish. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to wear the short sleeves again. I'm looking to wear the short sleeves as long as I can. So good night, guys. Thanks again for being here. You are the best. Good night.